Keto Greg, as I'm sure you know by now. Today I'm going to do some keto buns. Now, I've done the bread for a long time and I've been doing some buns as well, but some of my subscribers have been asking me to do a video of the keto buns. So I'm going to show you today how to make the keto buns with all the ingredients, how to go about it, how to set them up, what temperature for the oven, put them in. Right from start to finish I'm going to show you this, because one of my subscribers has asked me to do this, so I'm going to do it for him today. Okay, and the ingredients we're going to need for this keto buns are as follows, and I'll show you them now. The ingredients I'm going to show you now, these are the order that you actually put them in the container. So you want 1 cup of slightly warm water, between 23 Celsius and 25 Celsius, okay? And then you want 2 lightly beaten eggs, you beat them together, and you want half a cup of oat fibre, that's the oat fibre I use, and that's the powder there, like a powdery. And then flaxseed, you need 2/3 of a cup of flaxseed meal, okay, and that's what that looks like. And then you've got 1 1/4 cups of vital wheat gluten, okay, which is that powder there, and that's the one I use, okay. And then you want 1 teaspoon of Malaysian pink salt, which is that one, in that little there, put it out. And then you need it's up to you, to 4 tablespoons of powdered sweetener, and I use silver spoon, okay. And then we want a teaspoon of honey. There's my honey. And after that one, I then put Hexan gum, which is that there. And what that does, that binds everything together. So you can use it in loads of different things, like making the chicken pies and that. It just binds everything together. It's really, really good. In quite a few things that, but you only need little amounts of it. And then we want 30 grams or 2 tablespoons of butter. Now that has to be at room temperature, so it can easily be mixed into the mix, okay. And then last but not least, we use active dry yeast. Now I'm going to show you on this, me putting them into the container, and the container for my bread maker is this one, okay. Inside you just see the little thing that actually mixes everything together. So I'm going to pour everything into there, and I'll show you how I put them in and how it mixes it, okay. Okay, we're now going to put everything in the order that it should go in. So the water goes in first, and we put the eggs in. There we go. We've got a little bit of a mix round. Okay, and now we're going to put the oat fibre in. And be careful with this, because it's like a powder and it does go everywhere, so get it as low down as you can. Okay, and then the flaxseed. Just put it evenly across the top. And then the vital wheat gluten. That should have near enough now covered all your liquids. We've got 1 teaspoon of salt. What you need to do with these is just spread them around the outside, not into the middle. So just get it around the edges, so it's all in. Okay, so now we're going to put sweetener. Now I only use 2 tablespoons of this, and again pop it round the edge. Powdered sweetener. And then we want a teaspoon of honey. I've done this many times now. And that goes round the edge as well. I know, near enough know how much a teaspoon is now because I've done it that many times. And then the hexan gum, which is half a teaspoon, and again, just tip it round the edges. Okay, then the butter, which I've got in little blocks. So again, we're just going to tip it round the edge. And this must be at room temperature, or even melted a little bit in the microwave if you can, which is what I've done. And again, just pop it round the edges, okay? Okay, that's that one. Now what we do with the active dry yeast, we make a little hole in the top, okay, and then we put a tablespoon of active dry yeast and then just pour it in the top like that. That's it. All we're going to do now is pop the container into the machine and switch it on. But what we're going to do, we're just going to use it as a mix. It's mixing only, this, not cooking, mixing only, which will take an hour and a half, okay? Okay, that's my bread maker. All we do, pop that in, lock it into place, close it. Now I just want to make the dough, which is number 8 on mine. So I just press the menu till I get to number 8, hour and a half, and all I do is press start. And there you can see, it's mixing away. Just gonna get that butter off the top, so it can mix it in, and I just leave that now for an hour and a half, and then we'll come back to it when the dough's ready. Okay, there you can see, it's now forming into a dough. And there's 1 hour 13 left on that because it will stop and rest a bit and rise a bit and then knead it a bit more. So we're just going to leave that now for another hour and a quarter, and then we'll bring it out and shape it into buns. Okay, the alarm's just gone off, so as you can see, this is what it looks like at the moment. Okay, so what we need to do, just cut little pieces off, and we're going to weigh these. They need to be around 70 grams. 75 grams, and that one's 77. And all we do then is pull all this out like this, and then just start tucking it underneath, tucking it back in like so. So then you're getting that nice flat shape on the top, and then roll it in your hand. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, we just pop that on there. Okay, so we're getting towards the end now. It's the last one. Just keep tucking it in, push it from underneath so you get that nice flat top. Okay, give it a bit of a roll. There we go. Okay, so now there are our buns. We're now going to put them in the oven with a jug of hot water for 45 minutes while they rise. Okay, so we'll have a look what they look like once they've risen. Okay. These buns now have been in there for 45 minutes with a jug of water. You can see they've well risen. So now we're going to put them in the oven and bake them for approximately 30 minutes on 180. Okay, so we'll see the end result. Well everyone, there we go, the finished product. Don't they look nice? You could put burgers in them, hot dogs, anything. Absolutely anything. Just got to let them cool down now. And then I'm going to have one of them for my dinner. And a bit of corned beef salad. Okay. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoy them. Bye for now.